Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be starting a new series called Tea Spill Tuesdays, where every Tuesday I'm going to give you all a little bit of tea, if I can find any, in relation to the Drag Race world. And to kick it off, I'm going to go over the rumored cast list for Canada's Drag Race Canada versus the World Season 2. Again, this is a early on-ish rumored cast list. It has changed a little bit. I have seen a previous cast list on Twitter for a while, but then I went on Reddit. I will admit I get my information from Reddit, and it updated a little bit. So, with that being said, I feel like today is a good day to really get into it because the rumors are saying that they have started filming now. Again, there are 9 queens on this list and only 4 franchises represented. So I have some feelings about this cast. Again, we'll get into it. It is an interesting cast for sure, to say the least. But hey, before we do that, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you think about this cast list, and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Samatrour community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Samature Hour on all platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Also available on those monetary platforms if you want to give me a tip. Hey! But yeah, let's get into this cast list. Again, there are 9 queens, and I am quite excited to get into it with y'all. Again, let's spill some tea on this Tea Spill Tuesdays. I was trying to decide a name, whether it's going to be Tea Time or Tea Spill Tuesdays. And I like tea spill, I think, a little bit because, again, we're spilling some tea. I like the idea of tea time, though, because sandwich hour with the whole time motif. Yes, motif. But for this one, we're going to do tea spill. I like tea spill. And again, I had some fun making this thumbnail. I don't know. Let me know what you think of the thumbnail. I'm trying out some different stuff. Trying to change up my thumbnail, see what gets more clicks, all of that. Up first, we're starting out with Canada, and representing Canada, we have Lemon from Canada's Drag Race Season 1, UK versus the World Season 2, and now Canada versus the World Season 2. I will admit I am a little bit surprised to see Lemon, especially when you have other queens from Canada who haven't been on a versus the world. For example, Scarlett Bobo, Boa, just to list a few other queens. So again, I like Lemon. I'm happy to see her on the show, but I was a little bit confused. Again, Lemon is representing Canada, and she did get out eliminated first on UK vs. the World, I believe. Or was that? Yes. So hopefully she'll come back and be like different. Hopefully she'll have a better track record. I don't know. I'm excited for Lemon. I love Lemon. Obviously come through, but I am a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little bit confused to see Lemon back. Again, because it is a Canada-hosted season, I would expect them to get other Canada queens who have not been included on an All-Stars before. Again, I know Lemon's a fan fave, so it makes sense. I'm just a little bit surprised. Again, we'll get into that with a lot of these queens. There are actually a decent number of these queens I'm surprised to see coming back. Like, no shade to them at all. I'm sure why wouldn't they take the opportunity if offered? I'm just looking more at production and being like, I feel like y'all could have done some different choices. Again, no shade to any of these queens. I'm just like, interesting. Next up, we have Tainomi Banks. I am very excited for Tainomi. I feel like she didn't really get to have a great chance on her first season. Like, she kept being, in my opinion, kind of critiqued on a different level than the other queens. So I'm excited to see her come back. I feel like now that Brooklyn's kind of had a chance to like adjust the way that she is as a host, and the judges have as well. I feel like the judges on Canada have gotten nicer since season 1. So I feel like Tainomi could come back and do very well. Tainomi is a queen I'm very excited to see. Again, representing Canada. She was eliminated fairly early on her original season, so I'm hopeful that she'll be able to come back and make it pretty far in this competition. Again, I want to see what she can bring because I feel like a lot of people have hyped her up, and I believe in the hype. I believe in the Tenomi hype. Like, I'm very excited. Not to say that it's appropriate, but I'm very excited for Tenomi. Like, it makes sense. This choice makes a lot of sense in my brain. Next up, we have Fourth Delicious. Fierce Delicious. Again, I tried to include a little graphic, little sticker thing for each of the queens. And of course, I had to include fourth for Fierce Delicious. Who knows? Maybe now she'll be Fierce Delicious. First Delicious. Wait, that didn't roll off the tongue the way Fourth Delicious rolls off the tongue. But maybe she'll be First Delicious. Again, it doesn't work as well. I will admit I stole that from someone on Twitter. I need to start taking screenshots so I can give credit to the tweets that I see on Twitter because people are funny on Twitter. People are very funny. Again, I'm very excited for Fierce. I think again, Fierce is a fan favorite. There are a lot of these queens who I think are fan favorites from their franchises. So I'm very excited. And again, Fierce made it very far in her season. In my opinion, she should have been in the final two with Jada. But we're moving beyond that. We're moving on. She's coming back to compete. I would love to see Fierce with the crown. I would love to see Fierce Delicious with the crown. I could see that in my fantasy. Again, I'm hoping she'll come back as even stronger. Because again, she was on the original season. Her season was what was that? Season 3. And then she was on Traders Canada. Yes, Traders Canada. And now she's coming back for Canada versus the World. So I'm very excited. I love Fierce Delicious. Yes, yes, yes. Now we're going into the US and we have Alexis Mateo. I love Alexis Mateo. I adore Alexis Mateo. Bam! Bam, baby, bam! I love that little graphic. Alexis, I'm very, very excited to see come back again. I think she could have made it all the way in All Stars 5. Had the whole India Farah drama not happened. And the fact that India Farah isn't on this season makes me very happy for Alexis. This is her actually her fourth time competing, right? Because she was on season 3, All Stars 1, All Stars 5, and now Canada versus the World. That's crazy. That's crazy. There, I believe, 2 queens have competed 4 times on this season, which is wild. Actually, wild. But I love Alexis, so I'm not complaining. I love Alexis Mateo. Bam, baby. And again, that's my Derek Don't Like You. That's my Derek Don't Like You. And I love Alexis Mateo. I'm very excited. I feel like this is gonna be a really good chance for her. Again, I'm hoping she has a similar run to Raja where she wins. I'd be very happy. I love Alexis Mateo. Next up, we have the dancing queen of Drag Race. I'm sorry. The dancing diva, the icon, Kennedy Davenport of Texas. Oh my god, Kennedy. And of course, I had to include the white heel, black stocking, white shoes, don't belong in the church moment. Again, I feel like Kennedy's had some very many viral moments that have really just been really exciting to see online. She also did an interview with Maddie Morphosis. She did the Give It To Me Straight interview. And it was very interesting getting to know more about Kennedy. I definitely recommend watching that. And I'm sure you can also look up many of her performances online. Like Kennedy is Kennedy, in my opinion, she's kind of unmatched in terms of performance. And I'm excited. I am so excited for Kennedy Davenport. Like, y'all, I'm hype. I am hype for Kennedy. I am so hype. I she's one of my faves. One of my faves. And I'm so excited for her to come back and compete. Again, I don't see her doing poorly. Like, I just don't. It's not my fantasy. Yes, yes, yes. Next up, we have the Elephant Queen, Eureka O'Hara. And again, this is Eureka's fourth time competing because she was on season 9, season 10, All Star 6, and now Canada vs. the World. Every time Eureka has competed where she doesn't get injured, emphasis on that, she made it to the end. So I feel like Eureka is another heavy hitter on this season. Like, she's done this show so many times. She's a professional at this. Also, since being on the show, she's now living her fully authentic life as a trans woman, and I love that for her. And I'm so excited for Eureka. I see. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was a little surprised. Like, Eureka was the new addition that I saw on Reddit. So again, take this with a grain of salt with Eureka. We don't have any confirmation that she is competing, but I could see it. It makes sense. Again, we'll have to see. I really don't know. There were previous iterations of this cast, which included queens like 17 Wong. Who else was on it? There's Aquarela from Brazil, who is also removed. So again, this cast has gone through several iterations of the rumors. So this is the current, most latest update as far as I've seen. So Eureka, take that with a grain of salt. That is subject to change. But I could see it. And again, she is the elephant queen, so I had to include a cute little elephant graphic. I had a lot of fun picking out these little stickers for each of the queens. And again, Eureka is a very fierce competitor. She's done it 4 times. This is her 4th time, She's everything. Next up, we have the mediocre queen, Cheryl Ho. Cheryl, who also competed on UK vs. the World, is now coming back for Canada vs. the World. So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what Chez can do. Again, I see her doing pretty well. I feel like she got eliminated way too soon on UK vs. the World, but I'm hopeful that now she'll come back and be her full competitive self. I think she's done very well post Drag Race, so I feel like this is gonna be really great for her. Again, another queen who I was saying earlier, taking queens from UK versus the world to compete on Canada versus the world seemed kind of wild to me, but I'm excited for Cheryl. I'm excited. We'll have to see. I don't know. I really don't know. Although there is a queen from UK versus the world who I want on an All Stars. That would be Pangina Heels. I love Pangina. She recognizes me, and I love Pangina. Anyway, shout out Pangina. But yeah, let's continue on. Next up, from UK Series 4? What season was LaPhil 5? We have LaPhil. And again, LaPhil, I feel like they got eliminated way earlier than I would like them to have been. You know what I'm trying to say. I really like LaPhil on their season. And again, they brought something really unique in their perspective on drag, which I love. Very artsy, very they can do it all, basically. LaPhil, sorry, I'm Googling this because it's gonna bother me if I can't remember this. I'm pretty sure it's UK 4. Yeah, UK season 4. Alright, I was right, series 4. So I'm excited for LaPhil. Again, LaPhil hasn't been competing on a previous season. So this is what I mean when it more comes to queens who I feel like haven't gotten a second chance should get a second chance before queens who have already got you know what I'm trying to say there? I understand with the US queens, I don't think they would bring anyone back who hasn't competed on a US All Stars. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the current rule of thumb. Like you have to have competed on the U.S. All Stars before you go and compete on a versus the world. But I don't know. I'm curious. I'm excited for LaVille. I think they'll do well. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like LaVille's a bit of a wild card. A little bit. You know? Speaking of wild cards, though, we have Lacahane from France Series 1. She was the first queen eliminated on Drag Race France. Drag Race France. So she is the French pork chop, which is why I included a little pig down there with a little beret. Again, I think it's very cute. But I'm excited. Again, speaking of wild cards, like she is truly a wild card. Like I have zero idea what to expect from her. Because again, she was eliminated first on her season. It's the same thing with Gothi on we have now with UK Series 1. UK versus the World Series 2. Oh my god, so many seasons coming back and competing. Again, she was a pork chop as well. So like coming back as a pork chop, I feel like they're almost a wild card and you really don't know what to expect. So I'm curious. I don't want to say anything about her because I don't know what to expect. I really don't. But I'm curious. I'm very curious. And again, that does bring us to the end of this cast list. We do have 9 queens competing on the season, which is very exciting. Lemon is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for Lemon. I'm going to go through, give my final thoughts. Love Tainomi. I can see her making it far. Fierce, I think will make it very far. Alexis, I want to make it far. A lot of these queens I want to make very. I wasn't talking to you. Kennedy, I want to see far. There's so many queens I want to make. Oh my god. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult to see who I want to win. Because I do love a lot of these queens. I am curious. Who do you want to see win? Let me know in the comments section down below. Who are you the most excited to watch? Who do you want to see compete on a future All Stars? Let me know all of the above. Also from here on out, I'm putting out this statement. From here on out, from this day forward, from February 27th, 2024, that is today's date, I will be responding to every single comment I receive. From this day forward, February 27th, 2024, I will be responding to every comment I receive. Yes, once we get monetized, things might change. Just because we'll see. But that is my goal for the rest of this year to respond to every single comment I receive. So please, please, please be in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Become part of the Amateur Hour community. We have a fun time over here on this side of the interwebs. Share this channel with your friends, fans. Share this channel with your friends, your family, your enemies, all of the above. Get my channel monetized. This is the goal. That is the dream. We can do it. Yeah, I'm excited. I will be back here on Friday, if not before, with my season 16 review. And then Saturday will be UK versus the World episode Snatch Game. I can't remember the number. I think it's 4. Episode 4 review. And then we have more content coming up. I am trying to bring back Makeup Mondays. So let me know what you want to see. Tea-Spill Tuesdays will become a regular thing. Next week, I'll probably be going over the rumored cast for Drag Race Philippines. We also have Down Under rumored cast list I can go over. There are quite a few rumored lists right now I can actually go over. So that's good content. Good content. Noted. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. It was a fun little 20-minute video for you all. I hope you had a good rest of your night or day wherever you are, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Ding!